Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptmancer, where we feature content on play and earn games on the blockchain, such as Splinterlands. In today's video, I wanted to cover an idea that came up in the community recently that I think is definitely worth discussing. And we had an in-depth discussion on this topic on this past Saturday's Splinterlands TV. I'm going to include the clip in the conversation here with the audience for you on this channel. Again, I think it's worth discussing in the community. Hopefully something like this could perhaps happen in the Splinterverse. Let me know if this is something that you would be interested in, that you would want to see. Maybe even if you don't own Chaos Legion packs, maybe it's just something that you could see the benefits of within the Splinterlands economy, whether that's the card market, the rental market, or just the token market. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, keep stacking those stats. So I want to talk about an idea that came up recently on a stream that was After Sound stream, and it was actually brought up by, I believe, Crypto Beaver. Was actually the person that brought this up, so credit to Crypto Beaver here on the idea. And what Crypto Beaver had mentioned on After Sound stream, which I found very interesting, was the concept of burning Chaos Legion packs for upcoming promo packs. Now, hear me out, and I'm going to talk about why I think this is an interesting concept and certainly worth thought and discussion in the community. Then I'm going to give you some reasons why it may not be such a great idea as well, so you can kind of digest it and see what your own personal thoughts or feelings are. But you know, Aggie and the team have talked about releasing a promo card set, and the team alluded to this yesterday in Discord, that they are actively working today, like while land is ongoing, quite heavily on a card set. Most likely it's a promo card set and not Rebellion, is my take based on the Discord comments that appeared yesterday in Mav chat. But if we are going to have a promo card set coming into the game soon, and soon TM meaning sometime here in, let's say, Q3, Q4 timeframe, here's where I have a challenge, or I have, I guess, an issue with releasing a promo card set right now without Land 1.5 even being released. We have 2.842 million Chaos Legion packs sitting on people's accounts doing nothing, basically, just for sale. 2.84 million. And then you have 1.682 million Rift Watcher packs available. Now those are slowly getting burned, so Rift Watchers will be out of the equation, I think at the latest is end of November. But let's just say the promo card set comes out after Rift Watchers are gone, meaning promo card is dropped, the set is, let's say, 3 million packs, just like Rift Watchers as an example, and we still have let's say 2.8, 2.7 million Chaos Legion packs out there. I personally am not a fan of dropping more card inflation into the market. I mean, obviously we have to see what land does with cards and see what happens with Rift Watchers here. But the general sentiment based on the current market demand and current player base is we have way too many cards and not enough players. We have literally a rental market that is stagnant and pretty much a joke. And we have literally almost here almost 4.4 million packs sitting out here in the free market. Now, to give you an idea what I guess we can do the exact math, 2842000 plus 1682013 times it by 5, that's 22.62 million cards that are sitting unopened and unused that need to be sold and absorbed into the ecosystem somehow, in addition to the soul bound reward cards that are being printed on a daily basis. So card inflation is is, in my opinion, an issue in the current Splinterlands economy. So I am not a fan of necessarily bringing out a promo card set anytime soon, but here's where I think this idea is very powerful: burning Chaos Legion packs for promo packs. Because I personally am of the opinion that the Chaos Legion set print rate, even with the burn, was a mistake. It was a mistake similar to the DEC for SPS airdrop mistake, in so much that it flooded the market with cards that are not really using or not usable, and there's way too many of them. And it's going to take some time, just like fixing the DEC issue with things like the Great Burning Event and other things, to get DEC back in line. So this is where I would say burning Chaos Legion packs, and I'm going to say burning Chaos Legion packs 1 for 1, is what I think would be a good recommendation. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Tails, you're crazy. This is insanity. Why would you say that? Well, hear me out. Here's my thoughts here. If we go back and we say, well, what if we burned 1 Chaos Legion pack, got you 1 of the new promo card pack in a 1 for 1 swap, basically? What would that do? And we'll talk about revenue for the team and all that stuff in just a second. Let's just assume that the new promo card packs are 3 million is what's released, similar to Rift Watchers. We know that only 1 million Rift Watcher packs have roughly been sold in about, I don't know, almost a year here. So the current player base is probably, at the current pricing, is saying that they can, the appetite for Rift Watchers is about 1 million packs at current pricing. So if the current promo card set has similar quality cards and is similar priced, if they release 3 million of them, maybe only 1 million get bought. But here's where the team can actually do something good for the economy. And the team has shown that they're willing to do things to get the economy in a better spot, especially if, well, the team is ultimately responsible for getting us into this kind of pickle with card inflation. It's not you or I that said, let's print and try and sell 15 million Chaos Legion packs. The team released that number and put that number of packs into the market. So if we have 2.842 million Chaos Legion packs circulating, and the value of those packs is on the market is, let's say, roughly $1.30. If the promo card packs are priced at around the same price as Rift Watchers, let's say it's around $4 to $5 a pack, as an example. Well, most people that have Chaos Legion packs would try and swap some of their Chaos Legion packs sitting on the sidelines for the new promo card packs, right? Because there'd be an arbitrage opportunity. What would that do for Chaos Legion packs? One, it would increase the price of Chaos Legion card packs in the secondary market. Two, it would burn Chaos Legion packs. Of the 2.842 million Chaos Legion packs being burned or being out there in circulation, let's say 50% of those are traded for the new promo card packs. So let's say 1.4 million Chaos Legion packs are burnt, and 1.4 million out of the 3 million promo card packs are in the hands of new players, and a lot of those are opened or whatever. Now, the Chaos Legion market is got 1.4 million packs, which is obviously a much better spot from a card value perspective, card scarcity perspective, card inflation perspective. So a promo card set can have the effect of adding excitement to the game and bolstering and reinforcing the card market for the players and the economy, which I think it's in Splinterlands, the company's best interest, to get people excited about cards again, to get Chaos Legion behind us, to get value on those Chaos Legion packs at some point above $4 a pack in the secondary market. The sooner that happens, the sooner Splinterlands can get into a much better state in the game. That's why I think, while it's true that this would hurt in the near term Splinterlands revenue on that promo card set, like instead of selling 1.4 million packs, they would basically be swapping out overprinted Chaos Legion packs. Yes, it's a paper loss on their books, but look, they already are going to make the promo card set. It's a fixed cost to create cards. It's not, let's say, it's a cost of doing business. that have people design cards and the artwork and stuff. It's not like they're losing money necessarily there, because it's a net positive gain, in my opinion, if the Chaos Legion cards go up in prices, if the market goes up in prices, if land goes up in prices, if the rental market recovers, if people start coming to the game because there's a lot of positivity and excitement among the game, that is going to be much better for Splinterlands on the bottom line and the sustainability of the game than simply selling 1.4 million packs to a salty community that keeps seeing assets decline in value. So I think it makes sense for the team to do that. And again, people out there like Gank might say that that's a crazy thought and that you should never take away revenue from the company. But I say it's not taking away revenue, because they could print 5 million packs or 3 million packs, whatever. They put any number of packs out there, right? It doesn't really matter. There's no fixed limit on how many cards they can print once they design a card. So you're not taking revenue away from the company. You're basically having the company, instead of make revenue on the cards, they're making revenue on the ecosystem and the economy of Splinterlands being healthy again, attracting new players into the ecosystem, having cards that are accumulating and appreciating in value rather than declining in value. So it's from a business, financial, or accounting perspective, it's not losing revenue or taking away revenue from the company. It's actually strengthening your books, considering it like a stock buyback. It's basically the company saying, hey, we're going to burn some of these Chaos Legion packs and give you this instead, and it's going to do great things for our company's books and sustainability and health. And that to me is just as good, if not more powerful, than the revenue itself they could get by just selling more packs to the current community. So I think it's a powerful thing to do. I think the company has shown that they are not above doing the right thing for the players and the economy, because they understand, I think in the long term, that doing the right thing for the players is doing the right thing for them, because the players will reward them by buying packs and staying in the ecosystem. So I think it's a no-brainer, honestly. I think this should be championed by the community. I think it should be something that is considered and talked about with Weirdbeard and Aggroed. I think it's something that could be a very positive thing for both Splinterlands, the company, and the community, similar to the Great Burning event for DEC. And I would encourage you to discuss this in Mav Chat and elsewhere and see what others think. Chuni is saying the team could charge 50 cents to make the exchange too. You bet they would make a lot of money. Yeah, or how about this, Chuni? To participate, you need a Chaos Legion pack and a voucher. Let's help vouchers out, right? How about that? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So then you would burn what, like 1.5 million vouchers in the process there, if 50% of Chaos Legion packs participated. Yeah, and Chuni's saying bake vouchers into the exchange too. See, Chuni, we're on the same page, man. Great minds think alike. And Chuni's saying it's kind of like a reverse split for packs. Yep. Ank says it's interesting. Chaos Legion cards would increase in price as well, because you'll finally have a max card supply. And Virus is saying the only hard stop for them he could see would be if this promo set is tied into the third-party studio that they talked about. Yeah, I mean, there could be limitations on the contract. That could be a problem for sure, but hopefully they have flexibility in the contract, because this would be a great thing for Splinterlands, I think, if it could be done. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it could be a quite powerful tool to get us in a much better spot. Now, the counter arguments here are going to be basically what I've already mentioned, that some people in the community say you're taking revenue away from the team, which again, I don't believe we're doing necessarily. The other argument could be, well, we don't have land out, so why are you trying to manipulate Chaos Legion pack value before land comes out? Well, my answer to that is, you know what? Two good things make an even better thing. And we've had conversations about this in the past, is if there's an issue in the community and in the ecosystem, don't just wait for one lever to be pulled and see what happens. We have a limited runway, right? The team has basically said they have less than a year, or basically a year runway of existence currently. So if you want to wait until December to see what Chaos Legion pack prices are, you could do that, but that would be a mistake. Time is money, TikTok, right? If you can do this in addition to doing land, why wouldn't you? Because if the impact on the prices of asset values and the excitement for Splinterlands is double because of that, that's a good thing. Again, you know, it's not a bad thing to do multiple good things. That leads to usually cascading exponential effects in an economy. So I just disagree with the argument that you should just sit on your hands and observe and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, if the team's sitting on, you know, $1 billion in cash, sure, sit on your hands and do whatever you want, because you're not at risk of going bankrupt or going out of business. But that's not the situation here. We don't have the luxury of time. So this is another reason why I think this should be considered.